Hey guys, what's going on? It's MassiveJoes Weekly.
Whoa! Another delicious intro to MassiveJoes Weekly Word Episode 1 for 2017. 102 big Nevos.
It's not bad. It's only the 1st of March, so we've only just skipped 2 months of the year.
Yeah, shooting this on the 1st of March. But you know what? I was thinking about it last night because I knew that we were going to shoot Weekly Word this morning. Look, his hair is all over the place today. I knew we were going to shoot Weekly Word this morning. And you know what I thought of? I was thinking of like really popular television series.
Yeah.
And they only run for like 12 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
And then they take like a full year off. So we run for like years at a time and we've just taken 8 weeks off.
Yeah.
So I think we're doing all right.
Do you know what? It's a very special day today.
Yeah, is it?
1st of March. It's my favourite day of the year.
Yeah.
Tony
Well,
Modger's birthday.
Is it really? And it's coming into your birthday. It's only 2 weeks till Big Neve.
13 days. Who's counting?
Big Neve's birthday as well. Doesn't coincide with the Arnold this year though.
It doesn't.
So no Quest bars for Neve this year.
Oof, I'm thankfully, because Quest bars are not agreeing with me lately.
No, the protein bars in general are not agreeing with you.
Nah.
Topics of discussion, Nick.
So we got back in stock, new products coming soon, March specials, try before you buy March, Shaker Takeover, Arnold Classic Australia, and AskNeve.
Of course, we've got a jam-packed episode for you guys, man. Obviously, the return of Weekly Word for 2017. We've got a lot to get through, so we should probably just get straight to it. First topic of discussion, Neve.
Back in stock.
I'm not even, I would usually at this point, I would drop down, and mention my man Robbie's Chop Shop, but this is a fucking disaster right here.
Well,
so I don't even think it's worth mentioning.
You were meant to go see him last Wednesday morning before you flew out to Melbourne.
I was, and I ran out of time. So really, I'm suffering fucking consequences of not having seen Robbie for like a month.
But you know what? I went and saw him last week.
You did.
Oh, except for the hat.
Yeah. You can't show off. You're making Robbie look bad, man. You can't show off Robbie's finest work when it's been covered under a fucking hat the whole time.
No, I can look at this. See this?
Yeah.
That
And
bit,
fluff.
and then
And
there's
fluff.
and then the fringe.
Yeah. Big Neve.
See, now you can see why I wear a hat all the time.
It's all making sense now. Dope hat, by the way. We'll get to that in a second. First topic of discussion, Nick.
You probably can't even see it.
You can. You've got black on black. I got black. We'll black everything.
All right, yeah, back in stock.
All right. Now, this is obviously we're not going to give you guys the back in stock since the last episode of Weekly Word because that was fucking the end of 2016. So we're going to give you like the back in stocks over like the last week.
Yeah.
Because now we're back, so we're going to be shooting weekly. So you only need to know it's back in stock on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Let's go, Neve.
MTS Way 5 pound.
Yep.
And the 2 pounders.
Now the 5 pounders are back in all flavors except Tim Tam has already sold out.
We got 2 pallets in and it went in the
It
first
flies.
like 4 hours.
It just like the amount of Tim Tam we're selling and we're ordering everything that we can from MTS. So don't get it twisted. We're not like, under ordering and under forecasting. We're ordering everything they have. And you guys are just buying this shit too damn fast.
Yeah.
Too much sauce.
MTS Way 2 pounds also now back in stock.
Back in stock in red velvet and cookies and cream. And don't forget the price drop on that as well. Now $59.95, Big Neve.
Brings you in line with all the other 2 pounders at MassiveJoes.
Well, that's correct, yeah.
Or whey protein.
Well, yeah.
Blends.
Yeah, blended proteins.
MTS ISO 5 pounders.
Boom! Back in chocolate and vanilla.
Core ABC gummy snakes and all other flavors. Delicious.
That fucking gummy snakes though. I don't know. Do you like gummy snakes or Crystal Cosmo better?
Gummy snakes by a mile.
I agree, 100%. But some of the retail team at MassiveJoes have been calling Crystal Cosmo the best ABC flavor we've seen thus far.
Pineapple strawberry is still the best.
You reckon?
Yep.
See, I gummy snake over everything now. If there's no gummy snake, I ain't interested.
Pineapple strawberry, gummy snake, then maybe Crystal Cosmo. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, back in stock, all of them.
America Labs, both products.
Red, white, and boom! And Stars and Pipes, both back in stock in both flavors.
Team J Apparel zip up hoodies.
Yeah, zip up hoodies are back. Perfect timing actually, because now, 1st of March, we're actually in Australia. We're in autumn, summer, over. So time to get the winter apparel happening. So zip up hoodies are back and
But I mean, it's untimely though because today's still 37 degrees Celsius here.
minor detail. It's not summer anymore.
I mean, it's always mid 30s in March. I don't know what it is.
It is.
We don't get it. We don't get it in summer. We get it in autumn.
The seasons need to move, I think. But fuck it. That's a topic of discussion.
But then we had the wettest February we've had in like 82 years.
Yeah, no shit.
Anyway.
Fundamental
hoodies back in stock.
That's what I was getting at. And then we got some accessories dropping back in as well.
Wrist wraps, knee sleeves, and elite shakers all back in stock.
Absolutely.
New products.
Next topic of discussion, Neve.
New products.
We're a little bit rusty.
I know.
Don't you feel?
Yeah.
We need to get our shit together.
Well, I think you need Stims.
Next topic of discussion, Neve.
MTS Way peanut butter cookies and cream.
Yes, so on the MTS Way shipment that has come back in stock, guys, peanut butter cookies and cream now available for the first time in Australia. And fortunately, we have not yet sold out at the time of recording of this weekly word.
I don't know.
There's still stock.
I haven't tried it yet. I don't know why it hasn't. I thought that would sell out within the first few days.
Well, but the problem is everyone wants Tim Tam.
Yeah, true.
This is the problem.
But do you know who is the biggest fan of peanut butter cookies and cream out there?
Who?
Barnard Ong.
Oh, Big Barney.
He tracked his order every 7 minutes, trying to find out when it was going to
How many tubs did he pick up?
I think he got one.
Oh, just one. Yeah. He wants to taste it first.
And then he said that he would have let me. This is how good Barney is.
Yeah,
This is why Barney is the number one.
This is why Barney always gets the last question in Weekly Word.
I said I hadn't tried it yet, and Barney said, you could have opened my tub and had a scoop to try it. I wouldn't have minded.
We do need to, because I had some back when I was in the US last year with Big Swole Bear. But we do need to bust open a communal tub for HQ, I think. Yeah. Because it is a phenomenal flavour. Anyway.
MTS Macrolution cookies and cream and strawberry cheesecake.
Yes, the 2 new flavours of Macrolution in stock and ready to go.
Core Flex powder.
Yes. Oh man. I have a love-hate relationship with Core Flex powder, and I'm going to drop a raw review very soon, but because I've been using it myself, so I want to give you guys the proper information. But I have a love-hate relationship with it. You know why?
No.
Because I love the effects. The taste is fucking horrible, and it's killing me right now.
What about mixing it with your Core Hard and your Core Test?
The thing with it, it's actually not the taste of the supplement. It's the taste of, it's like the aftertaste. And the thing with it is the aftertaste kills anything you put it with. If you mix it with, I've been mixing it with all different things to try and like get it to taste good, and the aftertaste just kills it.
Just shut it down.
It's horrible.
Put it in your mouth.
But the effects, phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Core Pro, 2 pound tubs, all flavours.
Yeah, so Core Pro's been available in 5 pounds for a long time, now available in 2 pounds.
As well as the new vanilla.
In also vanilla flavours. So now you've got 4 flavours: vanilla, chocolate, peanut butter ice cream, and cookies and cream.
Peanut butter ice cream is the best flavour.
I agree.
The core commodities, so agmatine, B-sublates, creatine, glutamine, and taurine.
Yes, absolutely. And really good value for money on these commodities, with core quality, of course.
Which now also joins the beta-alanine that they had before.
That's correct.
You've got so much apparel.
So much apparel in the new products. We have been dropping apparel pretty much every second day.
I like how you emphasize the so as well.
So much apparel. That's how it's supposed to be read, not S-O-O-O. We've been dropping, you guys would see, man, we've been dropping apparel every couple of days since the start of the year. The best way to keep up to date with all of our apparel drops is to follow TMJ Apparel on Instagram. So at TMJ Apparel, no spaces or anything, follow that shit on Instagram, and then you will find out about the hottest drops. But there's too much for us to mention. It's too much sauce.
You know one word I can't spell to save my life?
What's
that?
Is
apparel.
A-P-P-A-R-E-E-L.
Yeah, but I always do like A-P-A-R-R.
No, 2 P's.
Yeah, I always do 2
P's.
I don't know why.
Think of it as apparel.
Yeah.
That might be an easier way to remember how to pronounce it.
Also new product, Ambrosia Nectar.
Yes, the new line of supplements, the collaboration, the brainchild, I'll go so far as to say, or possibly the love child of Mark Loveline, Sean Torbati, and Mike Rashid is Ambrosia Collective, the line of supplements. Their first 2 powdered products now available. The Nectar, which is an organ health supplement, and then the overtraining solution, which is effectively Biogrow on steroids, both available. And I'm loving the fuck out of overtraining solution right now. Loving that shit.
I think that's going to be my next purchase.
I think it should be. I really do, because you know how big a fan I have been of Biogrow since it dropped like 4 years ago. And this effectively has taken Biogrow to the next level, and it's amazing. Love it.
Redcon 1 double tap.
Oh, the powdered fat burner from Redcon Run. Raw review is live on our YouTube channel. Very, very strong.
That's been my go-to fat burner during the day lately.
It's because it makes you feel good. It's really, and it's quite nice to have a fat burner that does that, because most fat burners that are high stim make you feel good for like, an hour and then shit after. But I find double tap just makes you feel good for like forever.
And it tastes amazing.
And it tastes really good too, which is an added benefit.
So we're now stocking Cage Muscle.
Yes.
The pre-cage, which is obviously the pre-workout, and the in-cage, which is the intra-workout BCAAs.
Yes, and you skipped over one just there before you...
Oh, and BSN No Explode XE Edge.
Yes, the new version of BSN NO Explode, the XE Edge is available. But yeah, Cage
Good
Muscle.
to see BSN start in 2017 as they finished every other year by just making the same formula,
New
just
versions
reformulating
of
it.
the same products. Anyway, Cage Muscle is in Cage, the intra-workout supplement, pre-cage, the pre-workout. The raw review on in-caged is on our YouTube channel. The raw review for pre-caged I'm shooting this week, so we'll be up within the next week. And a lot of people have been waiting for those raw reviews.
Yeah.
Because a lot of, the thing with Chris Gethin and Cage Muscle is, it's kind of strange, because there's been a lot of hype about Cage Muscle.
Yeah.
But they're not really hype type supplements, because usually hype type supplements are like Prop Blend, pixie dusted, and like a lot of money on marketing. Whereas Cage Muscle seems to have a lot of almost organic hype, would you say?
Yeah.
But that, like, full disclosure, so you know exactly what's in it. Nothing's pixie dusted. It is actually really well put together supplements, but very hyped up.
Reminds me of the Jim Stepani range.
Very similar to the Jim Stepani range. Very similar.
So the ATP Science bringing out a protein.
Ooh.
So MassiveJoes will be the first place to get it in Australia at the Arnold Classic at our super booth.
Well, and online.
And online.
It'll be available online as well.
But if you actually want to physically get your hands on it,
yes,
the first place to get it will be
Friday at the Arnold Classic.
Arnold Classic.
March 17th.
And we're going to have a good special with that as well, so keep your eyes out.
Keep your eyes peeled.
ProSups My Bar.
Yes, the new protein bar from ProSups, which is kicking goals all over the world, is coming to MassiveJoes next week.
It's delicious. Outbreak Antidote.
Yes, the BCAA post-workout BCAA recovery supplement from Outbreak Nutrition drops next week as well.
Outbreak Reclaim.
The fat burner from Outbreak Nutrition for all of you Outbreak fans also drops next week.
I'm a big fan of that. It's got the same ingredient that the virus has in it, which makes you very hot and sweaty.
Theocrine?
Yeah.
Or the pepper.
The pepper.
It's
pepper.
got the extract in there as well. Yeah, yeah. Very unique fat burner.
Dynamic Vindicate.
Yes, the amino acid supplement from Kai Green's Dynamic Muscle drops next week.
And the Buff Baked Nut Butter. So Red Velvet, Rocky Road, Birthday Cake, Cookie, Snickerdoodle, and Coffee Bean.
So that means 9 flavors now of Buff Baked. Because they've got choc chip, white chocolate, and chocolate.
Snickerdoodle?
Snickerdoodle's a new one. There's Buff Baked just taking the nut butters to a whole, and you're a big fan. You love your nut butters. I see you with your nut butter shakes.
Well, I've been having the Snickerdoodle. We've got a Snickerdoodle one in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So I've been having that with actually with the MTSY Tim Tam.
Buff Baked just killing the nut butter game at the moment.
So it's actually Tim Tam Snickerdoodle shake.
Unbelievable. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Coming soon. So we got the Gaspari Nutrition range. So we got Myofusion, Precision Protein. So the 2 proteins there.
Yep.
Super Pump pre-workout, Amino Last, which
Intro.
is obviously what we had before.
Yeah.
And Hyper Amino.
Which is their version of Optimum's amino energy, pretty much, to be completely blatant with you guys. Gaspari making a comeback to MassiveJoes. It's been a long time between drinks, man. We haven't had Gaspari for what, like a good 6 months now?
I reckon even longer.
Possibly longer. They went through a bit of a management and production restructure, so you know their products fell to shit, to be honest.
Yeah.
Really, but now they've been bought by another company who has their shit together, and the new range of Gaspari actually looks pretty damn good.
I thought they were dead in the water, to be honest.
So we're excited to bring Gaspari back to you viewers at home?
So the Prana vegan range.
Yes, Prana on
Vegan.
vegan.
Muzz is a big fan.
Coming next week to Massive Joe's. Is that going to be online or just in store?
I think just in store.
Just in store. Fuck. Well, sucks to be you guys.
Are they really
going to Massive Joe's retail store and you're vegan?
I don't know. I don't think they're going to check, are they?
Yeah, I don't know.
BSN test
Very
booster.
vegan. It's very vegan,
Yeah.
isn't it? Very vegan of them.
Yeah. Oh, you're not allowed to sell online, just in your stores.
Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. I'm lost for words.
This is Weekly Word. We're open.
We are.
I don't know what kind of company would tell you to cut out the 50% of your sales opportunities.
It's an interesting situation with Prana, vegan, protein.
Can you take on our range but not sell it on your best advertising?
All right, move along.
Anyway, all right. Yeah. BSN test booster.
Oh, fuck. Move along to this. Oh, BSN. Where is the test booster?
They've got 4 new formulas of no explode in the works.
Well, yeah, and the new post-workout recovery formula, and they've got a pump formula coming.
And probably 7 more flavors of Amino X 30 serves.
Yeah. And no test booster.
No.
Or fat burner.
Optimum Nutrition Fat Burner.
And speaking of fat burners, Optimum! Where is the fat burner?
Nothing.
Nothing. There's no response. Standard.
I've been waiting for an email from them.
Maybe sometime in 2017, BSN will come out with a test booster and Optimum will come out with a powdered fat burner.
It'll probably be like...
My fingers are crossed, viewers at home. My fingers are crossed.
Knowing Glambia,
Yeah.
it'll probably be like Amino X plus Edge.
As what, the test booster
Yeah.
or the fat burner?
The Fat Burner.
Yeah.
Amino Energy plus Edge.
Yeah. We'll soon find out.
Anyways.
Fingers are crossed that something happens in 2017. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
March specials.
March Madness, baby. Check out these specials. Dillip, cut them up on the screen for the viewers at home. Neve, mate, 12 of the best we've seen thus far. Which is your favourite? If you had to pick one, which would be your favourite? I know it's hard to pick just one, but which of those 12 would be Big Nevos' top pick? And don't say the sports bra special.
Big fan of what goes in them, but not that bra. I'm going, only because I've been using it again a bit lately,
Yeah.
the 2 tubs of Amino Energy for $50.
Yeah? Just straight back.
Get the chocolate
Just
flavour.
shit on Optimum for not producing a fat burner and then pick up their special.
But they've got a tremendous chocolate flavour Amino Energy.
Oh, they do. Honestly, it's tough for me to pick. You know, I think probably the best special of all of those is the Core Grow.
Yeah.
Core Grow get a free Core Commodities creatine and a shaker for the same price as a tub of Core Grow. That's just ridiculous.
Or the Core Hard, Core Z tab.
Or the MTS Whey Key Lime Pie with a free uptake worth $50. That's just stupid, man.
Yeah, that is.
Who the fuck comes up with this shit?
Yeah, you do.
Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Try before you buy March.
Yes, so our Try Before You Buy. For those of you who have missed it, a new initiative to Massive Joe's retail stores in 2017 is our Try Before You Buy program. Each month we are in store sampling 3 different products, and you can come into any Massive Joe's retail store and try all 3 of those products while you are there in store, free of charge, no commitment, no nothing. It's called our Try Before You Buy program, and in March, the 3 products we're allowing you to try before you buy. Dillip, throw them up on screen right now. MTS Whey Key Lime Pie, which, as mentioned, you can grab a free uptake with as part of our March special. The Redcon one, all new double tap fat burner that we've spoken about, Big Neve, in the strawberry mango, the delicious strawberry mango flavor. And then the 3rd supplement you can try this month before you buy is...
I have not been told this information.
I was waiting to see if you could come through with the goods.
I knew you were going to ask me.
Yeah. I dragged it out to the end there.
I thought it was coming out sooner.
Kodiak Ammo amino acid supplement in sweet and tangy flavor, which is actually also part of a March special. You can buy 2 tubs of ammo for $100. So try before you buy. March is happening. Get into your closest Massive Joe's retail store and try before you buy. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Shaker Takeover.
Shaker Takeover happening this weekend across Massive Joe's retail stores. You'd be pissed if you're watching this and you live somewhere where you can't get to a Massive Joe's retail store, hey? Like Queensland or New South Wales?
Those eastern states, we're really not doing them any favours at the moment.
Sorry guys, but the good news is retail stores are coming to Sydney and Brisbane this year. Yeah. So soon there'll be a retail store near you no matter where you are, unless you live in the Northern Territory, in which case you're fucked.
But we do express delivery up there.
We do. Anyway, Shaker Takeover this weekend, our world famous Massive Joe's Shaker Takeover is happening at all 9 Massive Joe's retail stores. Drop in, bring in your old smelly crap shakers and swap them over for brand spanking new Team Massive Joe's Elite Shakers free. 2 catches, Big Neve?
They can't be Massive Joe's Shakers.
Can't be Massive Joe's Shakers, have to be a different branded shaker. Second catch?
You can only get 3?
Well, you can only get 3. You have to be a loyalty member or sign up to become part of our loyalty program in store at the time of your shaker swap. It's amazing. I love shaker takeovers. I do it myself.
Yeah.
Like I obviously we own all the shakers anyway, but I bring my old ones in and I fucking trade them for Massive Joe's.
Why do you have competitive shakers?
Well, no, they're not competitive shakers. I get like branded ones.
Oh yeah.
Like I get ones from branded companies like Platinum Labs or Cellucor.
Yeah.
So I bring them in, trade them for Massive Joe's shakers.
Yep.
Love it when we have these.
So they can be any shaker.
Right.
Just yeah.
Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Arnold Classic Australia.
Boom. Have you been getting hit up on the socials about Arnold? About the Arnold Classic?
I've been getting asked what days we're going to be there, and people find out when they can see us.
Yeah, I've been just in the last couple of weeks, man. There's been a lot of hate coming my direction on the socials about the Arnold. Yes, Team Massive Joe's will be there. Yes, we are gold sponsors for the 3rd year in a row, and yes, we're bringing the Massive Joe's Mega Boost. Stand numbers? I think it's 168 to 170. It doesn't fucking matter, to be honest. Look up. You'll see the big banners, the big Massive Joe's, Team Massive Joe's banners, and that's the direction you need to walk in. And we will be there. And we will be there all weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If the expo's open, we will be there.
Joe will probably have his blow horn. What is the air horn?
Yeah, we bought the air. Yeah, we're going to do the air horn again. And the air horn is coming because we do have, of course, our infamous T-shirt takeover happening. We've got another 5,000 shirts to give out over the Arnold Classic weekend. And wait till you see the design this year.
It's a cool design. I think this is last year's one, isn't it?
No, that's from 2 years ago. That was the LTD tee.
No, this one's LTD. It's got peanut butter on it.
Yeah, peanut butter tee. By the looks of that.
Yep.
Now, last year we did the Vertigos where it had the TMJ logo on the side.
Yeah.
Remember the Arnold? 5,000 of those.
As you can see, this has lasted 2 years, so.
They're amazing shirts.
Good quality.
Amazing. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
AskNeve.
Got about 15 questions. Ask Neve, Big Neve.
Rapid fire.
Okay, let's do it. Nicholas Karakizos. Hey guys, I'm 26'4", 120 kilos. I have thin arms and decent sized legs, as in muscle, but I have a fat gut and fat chest, aka man boobs. How should I approach my training, full body workouts, CrossFit style, lose weight, then build, or hit the weights and implement cardio?
I'm going to lay it out to you.
Yep.
It doesn't matter what workout you do. If your diet's not on point, it doesn't matter.
100%.
I mean, I could go to the gym and I could be doing a CrossFit workout. I could be doing a full body split workout. I could be doing a bro split. It doesn't matter if my diet's shit and I'm eating too much food.
Exactly.
I mean, if you've got man boobs and you've got a fat gut, as you put it. Sorry if I don't know if that.
No, that's he said fat gut and fat chest.
I'll tell you straight away, you're eating too many calories and your nutritional timing is not on point.
Yes.
So you want to base your carbohydrates around your workouts, but obviously not having too much carbohydrates, as they'll just get stored as triglycerides.
Yep.
And the other thing is as well, is you're probably just eating too many calories. So you could be eating 5 clean meals a day, but even if you're eating chicken and broccoli, you can still be in a calorie surplus and put on body fat.
That's correct.
So first and foremost, get that diet sorted.
Yep.
Then in terms of workouts, I mean, man, it's whatever works for you. I'm going back to a push-pull leg split at the moment. Joe's on his bro split, as he always does, and I normally do. So, I mean, it doesn't matter, man. Find out what works for you. Tailor your workout split to how many days you can do it.
Yeah.
And go from there. But yeah, I mean, if you get your diet sorted, you probably don't need to implement cardio straight away. As soon as you put yourself in that calorie deficit, you'll start to drop body fat. As Joe says, use the cardio as the tools in your tool bag.
Cool. Cutting tool bag.
Yeah, cutting tool bag.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's it. Yeah. Lynchy. Hey guys, wondering if you have any tips. I think that's it. That's one question.
2 tips. Yep.
2 years ago, I went and lost a lot of weight, about 45 kilos over 18 or so months, but now I have put on about 15 to 20 of that again. Due to a lot of personal reasons, and because of those, I unfortunately went back to old habits and stopped going back to the gym, although I did stay pretty active playing soccer still a few times a week. I have recently put a lot of that stuff behind me and have started to get back to what I was doing post regaining weight, prepping food, working out, not drinking. Although I can't get to the gym as much as previously, I'm still going a minimum of 3 times a week. What advice do you have for me to help drop this body fat as quickly as possible and ultimately keep it off? Any help will be appreciated.
I'd just go back and listen to the answer I just gave Nicholas.
I was just going to say, yeah. On point.
But also find a diet that works for you. I mean, the thing is, if you're eating chicken and broccoli every single meal, you're going to get fucking sick of it.
I'll go even a step further, and I'll say don't find a diet that works for you. Find a lifestyle that works for you.
Yeah.
Because diet, the term diet, in its own right,
you're only restricting food.
Well, it implies restriction, and it implies short term. So in order for you, your big issue, obviously you've lost weight, you know how to lose weight. Your big issue is keeping the weight off. And that's really where it becomes, your lifestyle has to reflect that rather than following a short-term restrictive diet.
Yeah.
Dev Bagani. My brother Dev, I saw Dev last week in Perth.
Come train you?
No, he didn't. Well, we didn't do a training session, but he came to the Supplements Simplified seminar. Hey fellas, not sure if legit, but I've heard MTS Clash and Core PWO might be reformulated. If true, any ideas on what the new formulas look like or any particular changes you'd like to see in these products?
I've heard whispers, but I'm sure you're the person to answer that one.
Core Pro's already been done, so that the new version of that is available in the US already, and we have some on its way to us already as well. So yes, Core Pro, and you can look it up. Just Google Core PWO. Deb, just go to Core's website, corenutritionals.com, and have a look at PWO. And that's
Core's Instagram. They posted a fair bit about it on Core's Instagram as well.
MTS Clash, yes, you are correct. Yes, we do know what's in it. No, we can't tell you just yet. But in terms of timing, it's probably still about a month away. So I think they're looking at like the end of March or early April. And I mean, Clash is a very, very comprehensive pre-workout supplement already, and they're just taking it up at another level once again. Nathan Sheepy wants to know, if you had to choose between taking BCAAs whilst cutting or bulking, which would it be? P.S. I understand it's important for both. I was just wondering. Cheers, fellas.
So if you had to choose one or the other, it'd definitely be while you're cutting.
Yeah.
Just because while you're cutting, you're obviously in a calorie deficit.
Yeah.
So your body is already in a catabolic state.
Correct.
Where your body, if it's not getting the protein it needs, the nutrients it needs, you will start burning into a bit of muscle as energy.
Yes.
When you're in a calorie surplus, I mean, obviously you're in a calorie surplus, so your body's going to be using the food you're eating.
Less chance of catabolism
or
proteolysis when you're in surplus than deficit. So I would agree with you on that one, Big Neve. Phil Spencer, what's up, very, very, very big boys? Question about training. I definitely rely on my visits to the gym as a release. If I've had a shit day at work or anything is getting on top of me, I head to the gym, and after a workout, my head is certainly clearer and I feel more positive. If I haven't been to the gym for 2 or 3 days, I start to feel crap again. The gym is definitely my therapy. Why does my body and mind work that way with exercise? And do you guys also use the gym for therapy? As always, stay massive from the UK.
I mean, everyone's got their release, man. I guess for us, bodybuilders, weight trainers, fitness enthusiasts.
Yes.
Fitness is probably our outlet or our release.
Yeah.
I mean, for a lot of people, it's playing a musical instrument, playing guitar,
Drinking.
taking
Drugs.
taking drugs.
Everyone's got their outlet, man.
I mean, some of my mates go fishing.
Yeah.
Some of my mates ride
Play
motorbikes, play golf. I mean, it's up to your interest, man. I mean, when obviously a lot of people. I mean, the other thing with lifting weights is you release a lot of feel-good endorphins, which obviously makes you feel better.
And growth hormone and testosterone.
All that kind of good stuff. So I mean, I know for probably Joe and myself, we're in the same boat. If you've had a shit day, you can sort of just switch off and...
Move that light weight like bags of feathers.
Exactly. For that hour or hour and a half you're in there, then you have to go to the shit you're dealing with.
Yeah.
But but definitely.
That's it.
Is there any other questions?
I think that's a pretty good answer. You know, you could probably talk about that for a whole fucking episode of AskNeve, to be honest. Nelson Wells wants to know, you said you've been practicing carb backloading, which has helped you lean up. What does that mean? Your pre-workout and intra-workout subs look like? Big Neve.
I'm going to go a step further. I'm not having any carbs during the day at all.
No carbs.
I'm having trace amounts in my cashews. Cashews are quite high in carbohydrates compared to your almonds and stuff. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah.
I mean, peanut butter has your carbohydrate. A lot of the foods have trace amounts of carbohydrates in there. But in terms of direct carbohydrate foods like rice, sweet potato, rice cakes, anything, I'm not having any of those throughout any day. So just protein, fats, fats being like avocado, cashews, peanut butter.
So you're not having no carbs?
No.
At all? Not even post-workout? None.
This is what I do though.
Not intra-workout?
No.
No carbs?
No.
Fuck.
Every 3 to 4 days.
You must feel like shit.
No, I feel great.
Really?
Every 3 to 4 days, I have a refeed.
Yeah.
Which is like a meal of like burgers and chips or sushi or anything. The other night, Sunday night, I did cook steak and sweet potato fries.
Yeah.
The actual like proper sweet potato, didn't go to the Coles and get them out of the bag. Actually cut up sweet potato into chips and put them in the oven and cook them that way.
Yeah. Homemade.
But that way as well, that helps me as a refeed because I have a large amount of carbs in one meal.
Yeah.
Or ice cream or anything. But it also keeps me sane. Well, I'm not dieting because I'm not restricting myself with any foods, but it keeps me sane because I know every 3 or 4 days or whatever I'm going to have.
You kind of are restricting yourself with foods because you're not eating fucking carbs, mate.
Well, I am, but my body doesn't need it though.
Yeah, but it's still restricting.
Well, I am, but my body doesn't need carbs though. Your body doesn't, as you know, carbs aren't essential.
Carbs are not essential, no, you're correct.
And then I'm replacing my glycogen stores every 2 to 3, 4 days.
Well, there you go. Unbelievable. How's your training going with that?
My strength is, in terms of power to weight ratio, my strength is up.
But in terms of overall strength?
Well,
like, have you noticed a drop in strength by not having, because obviously if you're not getting carbs pre, intra and post workout, I mean there's a lot of studies done on carbs, BCAAs, carbs by themselves versus placebo, and the evidence is there is that carbohydrates, if you have them, you perform better. So have you noticed that at all?
I haven't. The pumps are still the same. Strength level, as I said, is actually up in terms of power to weight than what it was when I was having carbs.
Well, this is why we call you Professor Neve, mate. Rewriting the book on nutrient timing.
In terms,
fuck it.
In terms of my pre-workout meal, at the moment,
Yeah.
it's either chicken or kangaroo sausages. So any source of protein.
Yep.
Half an avocado.
Yep.
Handful of almonds.
Yep.
Handful of cashews. Half a bag of kale slaw.
Boom.
Balsamic vinegar, 100% fat-free.
Boom.
That's my pre-workout meal.
Amazing.
Intra-workout is just straight BC blaze, no carbs.
No carbs, and then no carbs post-workout either. Just proteins.
I'm not. I just have that same meal I had pre-workout, post-workout.
No shakes, nothing.
No.
Just whole food protein and fat. Boom.
I have an MTS whey during the day.
Christian Ruiz wants to know, I really want to purchase from your online store. However, I live in the USA. When I go to purchase something, the store asks me to pay $50 plus a premium to get it shipped to the US. Do you guys think you'll be able to bring this premium down, or is it out of your hands?
Christian, I've got 2 answers here.
Yep.
The first thing is we got a flat $9.95 rate on shipping, which for you is about $7.20.
Yeah.
So if you're buying just our apparel and you're spending over $100, it's
Yep.
a flat rate of $7.20 US.
Correct. That's apparel only though.
Apparel only.
It doesn't include subs.
Or shakers.
Yeah.
Or bro jogs.
Yeah.
It's the things you can wear on your
Garments.
body. Things you can wear on your body.
fabric things.
So if you're spending over $100 Australian, which is like $72 American,
Yep.
you pay $7.20 flat rate shipping.
Flat rate, and it's express too. It ain't no fucking
Gets there
take
in
4 weeks to get there.
Gets there in 3 to 5 days.
Yep, it's fast.
So on top of that,
Yep.
DHL Express, who we use,
Yes.
they charge us by the weight, and we just pass on that weight shipping. So we're not obviously not making money off your shipping costs.
Yeah.
So we just pass it on, but it's all dependent on weight. So
That's correct.
Unfortunately, if you're paying $50,
That's what we're paying.
I mean,
we don't make money on postage and handling, man. We charge exactly what it costs us for international freight.
if you're paying $50 for shipping, then you're chucking like protein powders. You're chucking a big order in there, which is so it goes by weight. So I can tell by what you're ordering a large amount.
Yes.
So perhaps
get the heavy shit out of the order, man.
Yeah, take the
Just
protein
go
or whatever
Or
out.
better yet, just buy fucking apparel and we absorb the freight costs. Don't we?
Yep.
Scott Smith wants to know, long time watcher, first time commenter, keep up the great video series. Are we back in this bitch, Scott? My question is about the subs from Caged Muscle by Chris Gethin. Are you guys looking at stocking them?
We are, mate.
We are. We stocked them.
Obviously, no question. So
Pre-caged and in-caged. Kai, KHY, wants to know, hey Neve, Tim Tam? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
2 answers for this one.
Yep.
Tim Tam is a Australian biscuit.
A triple chocolate biscuit, actually.
It's currently out of stock.
MTS Way Tim Tam. Yeah, yeah.
So that's the 2 answers.
I think that's what Kai wants to know is what's going on with MTS Tim Tam Way. Out of stock again, literally sells out faster than we can get it. The next shipment is not until the end of April.
Unfortunately, what you have to do is just Seth will send out mass emails. So if you haven't signed up to our email program or newsletter, go to the website and subscribe to the email notifications. You also obviously get monthly specials, new articles, training videos, come and trains, store it. You get everything. So that's your first place to find things.
None of the crap.
But yeah, keep your eye on obviously your inbox or the Facebook, and Instagram. And yeah, unfortunately, man, you just have to be on the website ready to buy it when it drops.
Reese Thomas wants to know, what's up, fellow Adelaidean swolgers? Thanks for the follow-up on the caffeine question. On that subject, what would be your top 2 worst tasting pre-workouts of all time? You list one, I list one.
I know what you're going to say.
You reckon?
So I'm going to say Dorian Yates Black Bombs in the cherry because it tastes like fly spray.
It did. It had that fly spray taste. Which did you think I was going to say?
D-Stunner?
No.
Ooh.
Olympus Labs Conquer.
Oh yeah, true. There's 3
I had it last night for chest again. I had the crushed candy flavor. I don't know what the fuck that flavor is supposed to be, man.
It's not crushed candies.
But honestly, the best flavor of Conquer Unleashed is lemon.
Yeah.
And you guys know how much I hate citrus. So for that to be the best flavor, like...
And let's be honest, that's one that someone's fucking stomped into dog shit on the ground.
It's phenomenal. It just, you have to, I'm not even mad, I'm impressed that someone would go to market with that flavor system and sign off on it and go, yeah.
I want to be Olympus Labs like taste tester because you would have to do nothing.
Oh God, I don't think they have one. That's a problem. Yeah. Rod Teasdale wants to know, hey big boys, I'm 38 years old and lost 80 fucking kilos in the last 14 months. That is phenomenal.
That's crazy.
That's like that's more than 5 kilos a month every month for over a year. Good on you, Rod. You killing the game.
Over a kilo a week.
And now want to reduce cardio and increase lifting. I know at my age a test booster would be beneficial, but I tried one once, got a weekend and found myself getting very angry at very small things. It's a pretty good sign your test is up, Rod. Can you recommend one that may not do this because I had to stop so as to not be a prick to my beautiful lady and our 3 princesses for no reason?
I'm just going to say it probably depends on what one you used. I mean, there's different, obviously, test boosting ingredients in different test boosters.
Yeah.
So something like your MTS Barracuda is what you do, aspartic acid, fenugreek, and your ATP Mars by Alpha Mars by ATP Science.
Tonga Ali.
Yeah, and your fenugreek as
fenugreek.
well. So yeah, without knowing, it could have been just one of the main testosterone ingredient boosting ingredients that are just obviously hasn't maybe agreed with you perhaps.
True.
So yeah, try that. Try a different one with a different test boost ingredient as the main ingredient.
Yeah. But I guess the other thing as well, Roddy, is you have to kind of expect that aggression, I guess, is probably like a side effect of elevated testosterone. So if you boost your test levels, you are going to get a little bit more aggressive, but it's just about controlling that aggression. So, I mean, don't go screaming at your wife and your daughters. Go scream at the weights while you're lifting them.
And punch a hole in the bedroom wall, that'll be good.
I don't think that would be good. AF1RS2JL wants to know, how the fuck did that question get in there? Have you guys ever punched a kangaroo?
No, because it was on YouTube not long ago. Remember that dude that punched a kangaroo that had its dog in the headlock?
Oh yeah, it was too. Have you ever punched a kangaroo?
My dad's been punched by a kangaroo.
I stay the fuck away from kangaroos, man.
Because up at, in the Adelaide Hills here, you've got a few petting zoos. I remember we went up to one once, and this big red kangaroo came up. Big reds are obviously the big kangaroos.
Monstrous.
I mean, when they sit up on their back legs, they're like 7 foot, 8 foot tall. So they're not little rock wallabies. They're fucking gigantic.
They're proper kangaroos.
And they pop up on their tails, and then they get even taller.
Yeah.
And they actually box. And one fucking square hit my dad right in the jaw.
Yeah. Did it hurt? Did it break his jaw?
No, I didn't. Bobby's tough.
Did it like Bobby Mills? But did it like bruise and shit?
I don't know. I was like 3, so.
It must have done something. Fuck, a kangaroo's scared
I
of shit. I
was probably trying to hop in its pouch or something.
Kangaroo. Everyone thinks like, especially Americans. They think, because we get this question all the time. We're in the US about kangaroos and wombats and fucking koala bears. You got to remember, like our wildlife in Australia is vicious. And
that's the thing.
You don't fuck with kangaroos.
But people see, like, if you go to like petting zoos, like obviously they've been brought up in an environment where you can hand feed them or you can pat them.
Yeah.
But if you see a koala, they're actually
you stay the fuck away. Have you seen the claws on koalas? With their little, they've got fucking claws and they're like no.
Because up near my place, there's a lot of gum trees. So there's all the time there's a lot of like koalas running around the main roads. Yeah. So obviously you pull over your car, you do the human decent thing and try and shoo it off the road a bit and try and get it up the nearest tree.
Yeah.
But do not touch them. But you don't pick them up.
There's you should have you seen like photos of like trucks that have hit kangaroos?
Yeah.
Like on open roads?
Yeah.
And the truck is like, it looks like it's hit a stovey pole.
That's the problem. Is a lot of the time
like fucking destroyed.
This isn't a good image, but a lot of the time they jump into, because obviously on the highways, is they look into the high beams or your lights and they get fixated on it and they get stunned.
Yeah.
They don't move, but then obviously they get flipped up onto your windscreen, and then if their legs go in, they fucking kick you and claw you.
You could probably Google some images and shit, but it's not a good sight. Cliff Fielding wants to know, hey big boy, I work in a very active job for 2 weeks in a row and then have a week off. 2 weeks on, 1 week off. My question is, should I be dropping my caloric intake down on the weeks that I'm not working to still be making quality lean mass gains without packing on fat? Cheers lads, stay massive.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're not doing extra work, I mean, there could be two sides to the story here. If the only thing that's solely changing is your working schedule, so you're not having as much calorie expenditure, then caloric output, then definitely cut it back.
Yeah.
The alternative thing is if you're working, say, at the moment you're working 7 to 5 or whatever, or as a bricklayer or whatever you're doing, and then you have a week off.
Yeah.
You're going to have a lot of free time. So in that time, you might be going for walks, you might be hitting an extra gym session, you might be doing those kind of things where you wouldn't have time when you're working for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah.
So just try to put those things in perspective as well, is even though you're not doing that, you might be replacing some of your working expenditure with other activities.
It really is a numbers game, Cliff. It comes down to caloric input versus caloric input versus caloric output. If your caloric output is dropping, your caloric input needs to drop to keep your body in equilibrium. If it doesn't, you'll put on body fat.
But how much that is dropping all depends on what you're not doing what you're doing when you're not at work.
Yeah. Lee Rushworth Clays, hey guys, I would like to know if it would be okay to use MTS Barracuda for the full 12 weeks of my cut, along with Core Hard for the final 4 weeks. Cheers guys, Lee from the UK.
I know Joe and most people use Barracuda for like 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So
you can push it to 12. I wouldn't go over 12. 12 is 3 months. So I think like the longest you should be on a natural test booster is really 2 months, but you can push it to 3 months, but then definitely come off after that. But yeah, that looks like a pretty good stack for you there, Lee. Last question, Big Neve.
You didn't want to do
Oh no, sorry, we skipped one. James Best. Hey guys, Happy New Year to you both and congrats on the new house, Neve.
Thank you.
My question is, if you had $300 a month as a supplement budget, what would you use it on? Thanks and stay massive, James.
I'll tell you what I would use it on. I would use it on a protein.
$100?
I
I'm
would
going to do
use
some for you.
a BCAA.
Just 200?
Yep.
Yeah. To get you a month's supply. It's 200.
Then I'm going to go a fat burner such as OptiBurn.
Man, that's just under 300
280.
for a month's supply.
The only reason I say fat burner is because you can use that before cardio, or if you really need to, as like a energy boosting supplement, you can use that as a pre-workout as well. I mean, obviously it's not ideal because it hasn't got your creatine or your muscle pump products, but at least it's going to give you that caffeine, so you can use it for both. Ideally, you'd like to have a pre-workout for weight training, but I mean, they're always my first two are a protein and a BCAA. So they're the main two I'd always use. Depending on what your goal is at that current point in time. I mean, if it's not to lean up like me, then go maybe just a pre-workout. I mean, it all depends on what you use. I mean, other things, you could really swap that. The other thing I do is swap that fat burner for something like a Core Hard or an ATP Alpha Prime.
That's what I'd be doing that. I'd be going like protein, BCAA, I think we both agree on, and then I'd be doing something to like control hormones. So probably
I think that's the thing, especially in today's society, and especially with us males, is our testosterone to estrogen ratio is very bad.
Very bad. Due to a lot of external factors out of our control. You know, the way food is prepared these days, the way food's stored, the way, you know, everything we're consuming, you know, the way that these things are prepared are really out of our control unless you've got your own farm.
So that's as well, it's something...
Slaughtering your own wild game.
And especially in today's society and today's lifestyle where it's a very stressful lifestyle. I mean, Core Hard's going to drop your cortisol levels as well. So, and as well as with reduced cortisol, you get reduced fat levels. So, I mean...
And increased testosterone.
So there you go. So if you want to, I mean, ideally I'd add Core Hard and a fat burner in, but maybe substitute that fat burner for something like Core Hard.
Barney Ong with the final question for this first episode of Weekly Word 2017 wants to know, big boys, a very happy new year to you both. Happy new year to you, but it's a bit weird saying we're in March.
And he got married. He got married over the New Year, didn't he?
Congratulations, Barney, on the marriage, the wedding. My first question of the year. To save time in the mornings before heading to the gym, I am thinking of pre-mixing my pre-workout and BCAA in shakers the night before, so they are ready to go in the morning. Is it fine to pre-mix and shake these up the night before you give me shit about taking 2 seconds to mix up? Keep in mind, every second is precious when you are a doctor in the ER.
I enjoy the fact that Barney knew we were going to give him shit for that.
Not sure if legit question or Barney just taking the piss with his first question of 2017.
Barney, I'll meet you halfway here. I'd put the powder in the shaker. But I wouldn't add the water to it.
I would. If the 5 seconds, Barney, that it's going to take you to unscrew the shaker, grab a scoop and put it unscrew the supplement, grab a scoop and put it in the shaker is going to save a life. Then I would pre-prepare that, but just don't add water.
I'd be more worried about like prepping your meals the night before, or like maybe just packing your bag ready to go rather than.
I can't see Barney like legit asking that question. I think he's just taking the piss.
You know, I reckon Barney's outsourced that one.
You reckon?
He's
outsourced. Someone's come in.
There's a ghostwriter. There's a ghostwriter.
You reckon? He's called in a proxy. He's called in a proxy to cast his vote. I think
Mrs. Ong has gotten on there.
Oh, really? No, it could be. One and the same, no? Yeah.
Well, it's now her. What's his is hers and what's hers is his. So it's also her last question as well.
Well, that's true. Yeah, works both ways. I hope we get to meet her at the Arnold.
Well, hopefully he brings her
bringing
out.
your pushy cat to the Arnold, Barney? Big Nevos, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
He's probably got her at home on watch, watching the protein tub of peanut butter cookies and cream so that nobody steals it. Barney gets the munchies when he gets home.
Sorry, call him Dr. Pong. Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
I really don't know where that last question was going.
Before I tell the viewers to hit the subscribe button.
Oh, I want to say something. Have you seen the Gary V? I've been watching a bit of Gary V.
You're a big fan, aren't you? See, I'm an Eric Thomas fan.
Well, Gary V and Eric Thomas did a joint collab video the other day.
I'm not surprised.
But anyway, Gary V has now put in a segment called Ask Gary.
Has he really?
And he does, but he does phone-ins.
Oh.
That could be something we could do. Live questions, phone-ins.
Well, we could do like a Facebook Live broadcast, and do like a live AskNeve on the spot.
We could do.
Yeah.
Or phone-in. Or no, because then we would get phone. No, we get people. Okay, here we go. We'll get people to ask their questions on something on the website, but leave a phone number.
Ooh, for a callback.
For a callback, and then while we're here live, while you're talking, I'll quickly. And we'll quickly dial the number.
Yeah.
Call it up and say, "Hey, Barney.
It's Neve.
Yep. What's your question this week?"
Oh shit, we've lost it. If you're watching this on the mobile, don't forget to turn your post notifications on so you don't miss a beat when it comes to the MassiveJoes YouTube
Did I say that
channel.
Gary V's doing a session called Ask V? Ask Gary?
You did.
That was the point of that last
That was the
statement.
whole point, yeah. If you like this video, don't forget to like this video, throw down a comment. If you want to ask Neve a question, drop a comment to this video on YouTube, #AskNeve, and we will pick it up for you in the very next episode. Big Nevos.
Can I just say, if you email me a question to sales at MassiveJoes with Ask Neve, it won't get answered in the...
It has to be a comment, on this video on YouTube.
So obviously I'll get back to your email, but...
It's not going to make the video.
It's not going to make the video.
Where are we coming to from, Neve?
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay.